Whether you're looking for a comfy all-in-one powerhouse or a lightweight FPS pointer, a Razer mouse may put you on the right track. To help you narrow down your choices, here are top 5 best Razer mouse 2024 for you today. You can buy it at the link in the description below the video. Number 5. Razer Cobra Pro. The Razer Cobra Pro is a versatile gaming mouse that competes with esports mice thanks to its high-end specifications and excellent sensor. It's a compact and lightweight wireless gaming mouse. It measures 1.5 by 2.46 by 4.71 inches and weighs 2.72 ounces. This mouse has a low-profile, symmetrical design with 2 side buttons on the left. This mouse, like the Viper Mini, is ideally suited for small to medium-sized hands and a fingertip grip. This mouse's form and size make it ideal for a claw or, to a lesser extent, a palm grip for smaller hands. You get 10 customizable buttons, 2 on the side, 2 on top, scroll wheel, DPI button on the bottom, and so on, which is standard. You also get 5 onboard memory profiles that integrate with Razer Synapse to modify settings. You have dual wireless connectivity via a 2.4 GHz dongle and Bluetooth. That's ideal for extending battery life over a work week. Razer claims 170 hours over Bluetooth and 100 hours on 2.4 GHz. The bottom has broad 100% PTFE feet to ensure a smooth glide. There is one enormous foot on top and a giant curved foot on the bottom, as well as a ring around the sensor. To the right is a connectivity switch that allows you to switch between Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz, and wired off. The Razer Cobra Pro has a cutting-edge Razer Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which is an incredible beast. With a tracking speed of 750 IPS, a maximum acceleration of 7 degrees, and a resolution accuracy of 99.8%, this is one of the most sensitive and high-performing sensors available. This mouse runs Razer's Synapse 3 software. This software enables you to adjust a variety of expected features, including as RGB lighting, CPI, button programming, polling rate, lift-off distance, wireless power settings, and custom profiles. Number 4. Razer Viper V3 Pro. The Razer Viper V3 Pro is a competitive gaming mouse that will ensure you are the fastest gunslinger on the battlefield. The Viper V3 Pro weighs only 54 grams and is a lightweight piece of gear. It is only slightly larger than the V2 Pro, measuring 1.5 by 2.5 by 5 inches. The mouse fits easily in your hand and matches both claw and fingertip grips well, while palm grip players will probably have no problems with it either. The Viper V3 Pro includes 6 customizable buttons, including the clickable scroll wheel. Razer also allows you to program the scroll up-down functions, giving you 8 programmable functions, albeit you must set one of them as the primary click. Flipping the mouse over reveals that the minimalist design ideas extend to the underside. The sensor, a power or DPI switch, and huge 100% PTFE feet cover both ends of the mouse. It gives the peripheral a satisfyingly smooth glide across a variety of surfaces, including glass and wood. Connected by USB-C cable, the Viper V3 Pro is capable of a maximum polling rate of 1000 Hz. But connected via the hyperpolling dongle, it can attain a polling rate of 8000 Hz, a feat that few mice can accomplish, and fewer can wirelessly. The Viper V3 Pro features a new Razer Focus Pro 35K optical sensor, which increases the dots per inch to an impressive 35,000 dpi. The mouse also has a maximum tracking speed of 750 inches per second and a maximum acceleration of 70 G. The battery life of the Razer Viper V3 Pro drastically depends on the polling rate you're using: 95 hours at 1000 Hz, 62 hours at 2000 Hz, 40 hours at 4000 Hz, and 17 hours at 8000 Hz. The Viper V3 Pro may be set up using Razer Synapse 3, Razer's universal peripheral software. You may remap buttons, change the DPI steps and polling rate, enable power saving mode, and calibrate your mouse for different surfaces. Number 3. Razer Naga V2 Pro. The Razer Naga V2 Pro is a wireless gaming mouse developed for MMO and MOBA players, but its customization and versatility are exceptional. The Naga V2 Pro measures around 1.7 by 2.9 by 4.7 inches and feels tiny. It's significantly heavier than the original Naga Pro, weighing just over 4.7 ounces. This mouse has a right-handed design that allows you to rest your ring or pinky finger on the right side. There's also a little grip portion on the right, and both the 3 and 6 button panels feature textured sections to improve grip. 2 little buttons are hidden beneath the scroll wheel just below the left and right clickers. There are 3 plates included, one with 12 buttons, one with 6 buttons, and one with 2 buttons. You can easily swap them in and out by flipping the mouse over and lifting the panel away from the hinge. Flipping the mouse over reveals that Razer has increased the overall dots per inch with its new Razer Focus Pro sensor. There's also a profile switching button and a switch for toggling between 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth wireless connections. The final addition is a cover puck, which, when removed, allows the Naga to charge via the Razer Mouse Dock Pro. The Razer Naga V2 Pro makes use of the amazing Razer Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which was developed in partnership with PixArt. In addition to sensitivity up to 30,000 dpi, you'll have better tracking and surface compatibility. In addition to sensitivity and all the surface features, you get 750 IPS tracking and 70G acceleration. Lasts for up to 150 hours on hyperspeed and 300 hours on Bluetooth. The Razer Mouse Dock Pro is rechargeable via Type-C and may be made Qi compatible with the Razer wireless charging puck, both sold separately. The Razer Naga V2 Pro runs Razer's Synapse 3 software. This software lets you change a number of settings, including CPI, polling rate, lift-off distance, power settings, scroll wheel customization, and more. Number 2. Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro is about the best gaming mouse available. The DeathAdder V3 Pro weighs 2.22 ounces, placing it firmly in the lightweight mouse category. It measures 5 by 2.67 by 1.73 inches, which is taller and narrower than the V2 Pros. But it's still reasonably proportioned for a mid-sized mouse, and you get a little more pointer precision. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro boasts a comfortable right-handed design and a rather tall profile, making it ideal for a palm or claw grip. This version features more muted flared edges in the front and shallower comfort grooves on both the left and right click buttons. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro has a total of 6 buttons, 5 of which may be programmed using the Razer Synapse software. There is no RGB support, save for a little LED in front of the scroll wheel indicating power status. The mouse's underside features a power button that also functions as a DPI switch, as well as 3 PTFE mouse feet. Notably, there is no Bluetooth capability and no place to keep the mouse's 2.4 GHz wireless USB-A dongle. The DeathAdder V3 Pro features Razer's Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which has a maximum sensitivity of 30,000 dots per inch, a tracking speed of 750 inches per second, and up to 70 Gron of acceleration. The mouse boasts an improved 90 million click lifespan with no double-clicking difficulties. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro has a stated battery life of up to 90 hours of continuous action at a polling rate of 1000 Hz. Razer also sells a hyper-polling receiver separately, which increases the maximum polling rate to 4000 Hz. Razer claims a battery life of up to 17 hours at 4000 Hz. The Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro is coupled with the Razer Synapse 3 for customization. It's well organized and quite simple to use. You can change several variables, including CPI, lift-off distance, surface calibration, and power settings. Number 1. Razer Basilisk V3 Pro. Razer's Basilisk V3 Pro bucks the recent trend of lightweight gaming mouse by providing an all-inclusive experience. It is a larger and longer mouse than the majority of the competition, measuring 5.11 by 2.96 by 1.67 inches. It weighs 3.95 ounces, which is approximately equivalent to a quarter pounder. The Razer Basilisk V3 Pro is designed to be suitable for right-handed users, featuring easy-to-access side controls. The side and thumb rest have a beautiful textured surface that provides excellent grip. The Basilisk V3 Pro features 11 customizable buttons. The top features the left and right click buttons, a 3-click tilt wheel, center, left, and right, and 2 buttons above the tilt wheel. The button nearest to the tilt wheel toggles between the mouse's tactile and free spin scrolling modes. The left side of the mouse has 2 thumb buttons and an elevated sniper button. The Basilisk V3 Pro's bottom features a power switch for switching between 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, as well as a programmed profile switch button. The mouse features medium-sized pure PTFE skates and a round, removable puck that can be exchanged for Razer's wireless charging puck. The Basilisk V3 Pro features Razer's newest Focus Pro 30K optical sensor, which has a maximum sensitivity of 30,000 dots per inch, a maximum speed of 750 inches per second, and can withstand up to 70 G of acceleration. It has Razer's 3rd-generation optical mouse switches, which are haptic, clicky, and rated for 90 million clicks. The Razer Basilisk V3 Pro's battery life is significantly affected by the polling rate, up to 150 hours on Bluetooth and 110 hours on Razer Hyperspeed Wireless, continuous motion at 1000 Hz. The Razer Hyperpolling Wireless Dongle and Mouse Dock Pro provide up to 32 hours of continuous motion at 8000 Hz. The Razer Basilisk V3 Pro connects to Razer's proprietary Synapse software, which includes a variety of utilities for customizing the controller's polling rate, button configuration, and color scheme.